Let's talk about one more thing before we break. Russell Brand is an actor comedian who I am not a big fan of. Okay, I've never been a big fan of Russell Brand's. However, he got kicked out of the GQ Awards for pointing out that Hugo Boss, which was sponsoring these awards, at one point made Nazi uniforms. The clip is hilarious. Take a look at this.
Embrace the stage where Boris Johnson has just made light of the use of chemical weapons in Syria, meaning that GQ can now stand for genocide quips. I mention that only to make this next comment a bit lighter, because if any of you that know a little bit about history and fashion will know that Hugo Boss made the uniforms for the Nazis. And the Nazis did have flaws, but, you know, they did look fantastic, let's face it, while they were killing people on the basis of their religion and sexuality. Genocide quips are okay. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's already been sanctioned. It's all cool. The fellow what does our trains says it's cool. It's fair enough. He might not have known.
I think this is really great. I understand why they didn't like it at GQ, because Hugo Boss is paying them big bucks to sponsor this thing. And there's no question that Hugo Boss executives are clearly furious. There's been a long effort to just kind of not talk about the fact that this is true. Hugo Boss did produce Nazi uniforms. Russell Brand brings it up. He does it in a funny and eloquent way. I've never been a big fan, Lewis, but I like this. This was an interesting move. And I understand you could say, hold on a second, if he really has that much of a problem, he shouldn't even be up on that stage. And I disagree. He was asked to be up on the stage. He was not told in advance not to discuss that. He said it. He probably won't be asked back. He will suffer the repercussions of what he did, but it was his choice and people didn't like it. It's a risk anytime you invite anyone to do anything.
Right. Totally worth it, though. And I'm sure he feels the same way. I love it when comedians, actors, whoever is up there has the cojones to state things like this, because it's true. It happened. And you know what? It made people laugh.
Hugo Boss was punished as a Nazi supporter after World War II. He died in 1948. On that note, we will pause briefly. davidpakman.com/fall13 is the awesome membership special that's going on right now. Interesting study about testicles coming up next. You won't want to miss that.